Growing up poor, I didn't realize how much privilege I had. Because I was poor, I was so focused on the things that I didn't or couldn't have that I completely forgot about the things that I did have. One of these things was having a stay-at-home mom that could provide home-cooked meals every single time we needed it or wanted it. She also provided a means of transportation for my siblings and I whenever and wherever we wanted to go. I was able to wake up to a warm home-cooked breakfast and have a ride to school instead of taking the bus, and then come home to another warm home-cooked meal and then eat another home-cooked meal for dinner. And these meals were filling and full of nutrients that were good for me. I kind of took these things for granted and overlooked them until I experienced college on my own, where I have to find my own means of transportation or be my own means of transportation and cook my own foods or even have to skip meals because, it's just so much to handle. And this is not to say that growing up poor doesn't have struggles, especially in childhood and trauma and, issues involved. But it kind of makes me rethink my perspective on childhood. Now I look at my childhood with more gratitude for the things I've learned and for things that happened the way they did. I used to see low income as quote unquote, sorry, in quotes, excuse for being limited to what I can what I can have, and the things that I dream of. But now I'm starting to see it as a lesson or lessons that money cannot buy. And if you grew up poor as well or low income, just know that you are not your struggles, but you are what becomes of your struggles. So take those struggles and take those lessons that you've learned to rewrite your perspective and rewrite your future. And always dream big because nothing is out of reach. You are, matter of fact, probably a couple steps ahead of people that are your age now because of all the lessons that you've learned.